Hello friends, I'm Dan on the street. We're here with the participants from the Grace Foundation at Bella Beans Cafe. Today we're going to be whipping up some coffee, some smoothies, and a couple of sweet treats. We'll see you inside.
We're about to meet Dan on the street, yeah. D-A-N, Dan on the street, yeah. Talking anything with Dan on the street, yeah. D-A-N, Dan on the street, yeah. 10314, just knock on Grace Foundation's door. If you really want to meet Dan on the street, yeah. Dan on the street.
We're here with Celeste and Johnny B from Bella Beans Cafe. We're here with the participants from the Grace Foundation. Made a few coffees, made a few smoothies. We had some fun making cannolis. Tell us a little bit about the history of where Bella Beans came from and really how you started getting involved in the community.
Well, Dan, we started out 3 years ago. The neighborhood changed. It was a mix of all different kinds of people, and I went home one night and I said, we're going to open up a cafe.
Welcome, Grace Foundation. Thank you very much for coming to Bella Beans. We are happy to have you here.
And my wife says, what, another one? I says, yeah, we're going to open a cafe. She goes, where? I says, on Bay Street. I says, it's already under construction, think of a name. And my wife and my daughter thought of the name Bella Beans. We liked the name, and we went ahead and we called the accountants up and we got incorporated, and we opened up in the middle of the pandemic. Everybody thought I was crazy, but Valentine's Day of that year, we did tremendous on chocolate-covered strawberries.
All the strawberries were frozen, and what happens when they freeze? They stick together. There you go. So we can't have that because we have to separate them. 8 strawberries in each, okay? Everybody's doing really good. So we have a child with special needs. She's 25. Her name is Teresa. The safest place that I ever felt, and this I could say clearly, was with the Grace Foundation.
We're only 3 years old, we're still growing, and it brought life to the community. It brought life to people walking in, you know, customers, friends. We met so many great people here. We have actors coming in, we have writers coming in, we have your regular person walking off the street. They have a bad day, they walk in here, they walk out smiling.
Yeah, so what we did first was we made them make some boxes. Who knows how to make some boxes? These are bakery boxes, okay? And they come in 2 different sizes. These are kind of bigger boxes. Yes. I gotta tell you something, I think you guys are doing the best job that I've ever seen, and I really appreciate it. Naturally, transport our pastries, okay? And then we made them put some labels on the cups. So there's your sample cup, all right? We got a winner. You did a wonderful job, okay? And we spoke about advertisement, and that's how advertisement goes, is that, you know, we need to know that you got this cup from Bella Beans. Advertisement, that means that Dunkin' Donuts is promoting their coffee. So Bella Beans has to show that people are walking around with coffee from Bella Beans, okay? And then each participant came up to help and assist a customer, and every one of them came up to help and assist with an order that we had. Hunter's gonna be making the drinks today, okay? You ready to give him an order? He's ready for you.
And I'll tell you when. Press the 5. You come out. You put the 5 there and give him 3 back. Okay. All right. There you go. Now you're done. You can hand.
There you go. Thank you.
And then they got to take a cannoli home. In an Italian cafe, and we made an Italian dessert. You want to sing a song together? Yeah. Okay. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Some of them made just some regular hot coffee. Some of them made I believe some cappuccinos. A couple of made some smoothies.
We have a baker that bakes crumb cake. And you know, when I have tourists come in from the other side of the world, they come for the crumb cake because they see me on TikTok, Instagram. They find me on Instagram, it's Bella Beans. Facebook's Bella Beans, and TikTok is Bella Beans. A lot about the place. and we just took off.
We had the Bellacino, that's our signature. A Bellacino is with a double shot espresso, cream, caramel, chocolate, a lot of ice, and it's a frothed ice drink. It's delicious. I've had people come from the South Shore just to come and get this
We
coffee.
get people from all over comes. You know, we're not commercialized. We're not a franchise. We're not Starbucks. We're not Dunkin' Donuts. We're old school. People like that. Our place is your place. You come in, you have a bad day, like my wife said before. You come in, you have a bad day. You're walking out this door smiling, and you're gonna come back and you're gonna say thank you very much for listening to me, or your pastry was good, or your cake was good, or your coffees were good. It's about family.
Support the Grace Foundation 100%, 1,000% we support them. They're welcome there anytime. Right, Uncle? Yes.
Johnny B, Celeste, thank you guys so much for opening your doors to Grace. Always, we look forward to future things that are coming up. You guys are going to be hosting the Grace Virtual Bingo in the next couple of months, and
We're going to be looking to do a karaoke night.
Karaoke. We'll be back to do more, and the participants are
I
loving
hope so.
coming here. So thank you for everything you do in the community. And
You're
we
welcome.
look
Thank
forward
you,
to seeing
Dan. Nice
again.
meeting you.
Honored.
Thank you.
Thank you. My God, it was my pleasure. I need to be thanking everyone here. I really need to be thanking you. Actually made everything today feel so much better.
All right, Bella Beans on three. 1, 2, 3.
Bella Beans!
Welcome to the year-end wrap-up of Dan on the Street. We're just finishing up season 3. I can't believe it's been 3 already, but it's been a whirlwind and a whole lot of fun. This season we had a big focus on food.
Love food. Why not?
We're working to prep the participants into a new venture of being able to learn some culinary arts and different experience within restaurants, kitchens, grocery stores, and all the above. But what do you think about really the community and how everybody's treated us so far and how great everybody's been this season?
So it was amazing because like even at Mark's Bake Shop, they decided they're gonna create their own chocolate croissant, and they did.
For the Grace Foundation.
Exactly. So how could you go
That was
wrong?
fun. I mean, that was based on Jenna's ideas and recommendations that came out of her inspiration, you know?
So true. And with that, because they loved it so much, we created a chocolate scented candle, an icon candle that was sold at Mark's Bake Shop.
That's awesome.
And it was amazing that, that relationship came about because of that. So it was amazing.
So we made a lot of new friends. We made friends off island as well.
Right.
We got a new cocktail in Times Square.
Love that too. Garby's. Grace is bliss, right?
Bliss, that's right. Our participants learned a variety of different skills. With what they're learning right now, how do you think that's going to impact them when we actually get the kitchen set up?
Oh, so it's amazing. They love to cook. It's one of their favorite things, but they learned a little bit more. What goes really involved in making a recipe and putting things together. There's a discipline behind cooking.
We strayed a little bit out of some of the participants' comfort zones with different kinds of food, but what do you think about next season? Are we gonna try new places, new backgrounds?
Sure. I mean, we should. There's so many. How many restaurants are in Staten Island? And there's so many for us to explore, our kids to learn about, opening their palates up to different flavors and us getting to know the community a little bit more. I think it's amazing.
I think one of the really nice things too that we've seen is that a lot of times with different programs that exist when business leaders in the community want to help and have a place for their participants to go, they need to start going back to their craft, right? And so it's harder to be able to give a task to one of the individuals as they're working there and being mindful of them and what they're doing. But now that they have a new skill set and something to offer and bring to the table, I think it's really going to be a way to open up new experiences and new opportunities for them. So all the businesses that we were at were so hands-on with the participants that they learned a ton of new skills.
Right.
So can you touch on those a little bit?
Sure. I mean, they went to Bella Beans recently, and they learned everything from how to make a good cup of espresso, cappuccino, I think strawberry smoothies, to working behind the counter, serving a customer, getting their change, figuring out credit cards, and just with a smile on their face. So that was a great day for them.
And a couple of them, but I mean, I think the idea of being behind the counter, right, and putting themselves in that position is a whole other skill set that you're learning. So you talk about customer service,
Right.
but being able to learn how to engage with a customer or somebody else on the other side of a counter is a big deal.
It is.
And it's something that's really important about being able to get in the community and have a work life and a career that's meaningful.
Exactly.
So
It's so true. I mean, right now our kids do go out and they do help at different places. They make the pizza boxes and everything else like that. And that's unbelievable, but there's so much more they could do. So I'm glad they're getting an opportunity to do so.
all right, folks, keep an eye out for season 4. We got more food specialties and different local eateries and restaurants on Staten Island that are going to be helping out the participants and teaching them a few new things. So we're looking forward to it.
I'll be there.
I'm Dan on the street.